It's winter here on the farm in FS22, and in this episode of Shady Country Distillery, we'll be working through the winter to make sure our moonshine production doesn't get held back by any cold weather. We'll be starting production on a whole new line of moonshine, right as our apple stock runs out. We're adding a new flavor to the mix. You can find a link to this series in the description or in the comments below, and of course, check out the channel page for other farming series you might like. Well, it may not look like it, but it is the middle of winter. It has been snowing, and the forecast is it's going to snow again today, but, well, it's cleared off since the last time it snowed. So here we are on the map of Kalinovka and FS22 for Shady Country Distillery, our moonshine company. And we've got some production and some things to do in the middle of winter. Though it's January and our fields aren't, there's nothing happening out there on the fields. There's some field work that could be done, but I want to do some production-based work on our current moonshine production. So what we have been doing, let's see, the last episode, our November episode, we worked on stocking our composter here, which is now producing compost, and that's great because we want to use this to fuel our greenhouses and garden, which are currently empty. So this is the perfect time to work on our greenhouses. Here we are in wintertime, and well, this is what greenhouses are for, right? So we can grow crops year-round. So while we can't farm in the fields, what we can do is get some crops growing here for a new line of moonshine I want to introduce to our distillery. We'll get started on that here in a bit. So that's one thing we're going to be doing today is we're going to be growing some fruit here that's going to go into production, and by hopefully, early in a few months, early on this year, perhaps spring or summertime, we'll be selling a whole new line of moonshine from our distillery. For right now, January, I haven't really done much this month. We've got the last of our canola oil from our canola harvest is coming out of our grain mill, and we can get that sold. This will be the last, this is the very last of our canola oil. I want to make room, get this out of the way, and we'll get some money from this, and we can start work on our gardening. So January, we're going to be largely gardening. Because, no field work, so here you can see where we mowed the grass back in November. It'll grow back this spring. He'll start growing back, but we needed the grass, of course. We needed the grass for the greenhouse or for the composter, and that compost is going to go into the greenhouse. I think we've got everything here that we're going to need. We've got seeds, we've got the compost for fertilizer, of course, and then we have water. So I think we've got everything we need to plant in our greenhouse. Now we should have these 3 pallets, plus one more in storage to take to the sell point. Yeah, that should be it. It should be just these 4 pallets, and this is the last of our canola oil, as I mentioned. And of course, that's right, these pallets are super heavy. They don't look like it, but you can see they're super heavy. Makes the tractor kind of want to tip over if I'm not careful with them. And we have some of our moonshine that needs to be sold, I'm sure. I haven't been up to the still this month, but there's surely some apple moonshine up there that's ready to be delivered to the sell point. And last I was told, moonshine is in pretty good demand right now. This month in particular, it said high demand at the sell point. We'll see. Could be that word's getting out about our unique brand of apple moonshine. Well, then I'm eager to see what they're going to think about our next line of moonshine we'll be producing, because apples aren't going to last forever. So, hence the greenhouse. We got something lined up that we're going to be working on today. For now, just get this unloaded into the truck here. The tractor is not the best at this. A forklift would certainly be easier. However, the forklift can't load, as far into the truck. So let's get this loaded in here. All right, and this will be our last pallet of canola oil, period, I guess, because that canola was from, of course, the initial harvest of what was our canola field, which is now that field out there, which is, it's different crops now. So this was our only canola harvest. And that's okay because it went to produce this canola oil, which made for a decent startup, income for the farm. Just kind of get that organized there in the truck a little bit. And we can get this down to the sell point, and we'll get some decent income from this right here for sure. Alright, so let's get this down to the sale point and see what they'll give us for our canola oil. Alright, we're coming up to the sale point for this, and I figure on the way back, let's not take the empty truck back. There's some stuff we can pick up at the store because, well, we're going to be producing more products, you know, hence the garden. What we're going to be doing with the garden is, the greenhouse, we're going to be making strawberries. We're going to be growing strawberries in our greenhouse. I have an interesting idea for, let's see, how much was that? All right, almost $19,000 for the last of our canola oil, so that was a pretty profitable crop. For our new line of moonshine, what I'd like to do is I'd like to have a look at basing a line of moonshine from strawberry jam. I think that would go along, so we'll have the apple moonshine, and then when we're not growing apples, we can offer strawberry flavored moon jam, made from strawberries, of course. I have seen fruit-based moonshine at liquor stores here where I live, so it's definitely a thing. And they're quite popular where I live, actually. Some fruit-based moonshine. I forget what the brand is called. Oh, what is that brand called? You see it at the liquor store. I think it's called Midnight Moon. Is that it? And it comes in those those jars, and they have fruit in them. Well, we'll be doing something like that. So we've got the apple, and we'll be having strawberry as well, and that's what we're going to grow the strawberries for. We'll be making it into jam in our farm, and then everything like that, right? So we're going to need some supplies. Let's go ahead and have a look here. Oh, so here's what's on sale this month. You know, I really, really like this trailer, but we just don't have any use for this on this farm, I don't think. That's too bad. This is a great trailer. I've used this in every farm that I've done on this channel since Big Flats, Texas. Great trailer. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. We need some supplies. We're going to want basically the same stuff for our moonshine that we're using now. We're going to need... Oh, you know what else we're going to need? We're going to need boxes for the strawberries. Like, that's one product that goes directly to the strawberries is boxes. And I'm going to want to find these here. Did I pass them? You know, I bet I already passed them. Yeah, they're literally the first thing. Now, these hold twice as much, but I'm pretty sure that, here, we're going to buy, I will buy 2 of these, but specifically the greenhouse says wooden. So be safe. Let's buy 4 of these. So we got the wooden ones and the plastic ones. If he'll take the plastic ones, I want to use those because they hold twice as much. It just makes sense. But the wooden ones I know will work. We're going to need some more propane butane. So we'll get 4 tanks of that. And we're going to also need some sugar eventually for the processing of the strawberries into jam. We're going to need sugar. Yeah, I got quite a few things here in this list. A lot of this stuff comes with the map of Kalinovka for the productions that are unique to this map. Some of it's other stuff. Here, sugar pallet. Let's go ahead and we're going to buy 1 pallet of sugar. Okay. You know, this should all fit in our truck. This is an exciting line of production. I'm legitimately excited about this. This is going to be really, really cool. Now, one thing we've learned from loading this truck is the forklift will obviously only put the sugar in the very back of the truck, so it can't reach up to the front. So we're going to want to load this stuff up here. So I'll get the propane is going to be required by our jam making production, which we have. It's at the farm. We have a little wooden building to produce, you know, preserves. That was we haven't used yet, but it's been at our farm since we started here. It's one of the initial things that was built here, and it's going to take. Darn it! I hit the wrong button there, and it's going to take sugar and propane, probably some, I would imagine, water, and of course strawberries to produce strawberry jam. All right, so we got those tanks loaded in there. We strap those down. And let's get these boxes tossed up there next. Yeah, let's toss these boxes up here. Can we just throw those up there? Yeah, we can, but let's not do it so forcefully. I'll just drop them over the side there. And we'll see which of these boxes works best. If the plastic boxes work, we'll use those. But on the greenhouse production, it specifically says wooden. The plastic boxes could be for something else, and we'll find out. But I want to go there armed with whatever we may need, you know. Now, let's get these tossed in there. And I don't think there's anything else we need, although I should check. Okay, so checking here for our strawberry jam production: strawberries, water, sugar, wooden boxes, propane. And it just has the symbol for wooden boxes, but nothing that we can produce anyway needs plastic boxes. So we'll just see again if that's optional or not. So that's why we just got 2 of those to check and see. And then, so here's our productions that we can currently do. Here's our distillery out in the forest. Here's our grain mill. And so here to grow our strawberries, we'll be growing strawberries in both of our greenhouses. And yeah, wooden boxes, seeds, we've got water, so we might want some more wooden boxes. I might make another trip back. And then for the fertilizer, we can use, it's showing there, we can use manure or solid fertilizer or compost. And we'll be using the compost, of course. So our farm's going to be totally green that way, and that everything we use is produced, by our farm for our farm. We'll be growing the grass that we mow to turn into compost, that we use to grow strawberries, that we use to make moonshine. So it's going to be, it's a real nice circular production that I think is really cool. There we go. Got that packed into the truck. Let's just park this back here so we can use it next time we're at the store. And yeah, for a few $1,000s, the sugar was the most expensive part, of course, but for a few $1,000s, we are set for production down at the farm. Let's get this back and let's get this unloaded. And we've got some compost, ready in our composter. You saw that in November, I guess I'm crossing the road here. You saw about that in November, we mowed our grass to put grass in the composter. The composter works off a combination of grass and straw and hay. We had some straw from our wheat harvest, which was before we set up the farm that harvested wheat. And then the grass you saw, we cut last episode in November. And in November, later on in November, after the episode aired, I bought 2 bales of hay. So I put some hay in there. So we've had compost cooking in the composter for the last couple of months. So we've got about 5,000 liters, which will be enough for a good amount of compost for each of our greenhouses. And we have a full crate of seeds, because the last time I bought seeds, I kind of bought some extra seeds. So we'll be set. Let's get down there and get this stuff unloaded. All right, so let's get this stuff unloaded here. And for one thing, definitely turn off this. Whew, that truck is loud. Well, it's loud for me, driving it all the way from the store with the windows down. Yeah, it's a bit loud. Where did I park the tractor? I guess it's over by the mill. Yeah, let's get that sugar out first. And this is the first we'll be working with our jam production, our little preserve hut, or whatever you want to call it. All right, so let's get this unloaded. And where we're going is actually just right up here. I haven't pointed it out, I don't think, in a previous episode, but it's actually, the building is right over here, and we've driven past it numerous times. This right here is our jam production. This pallet is none too light. Let's get this down here. And all this is going to go into that building right there. All right, so we got the sugar in there. The propane's going to go in there. And let's see, you know what? Let's just park that there. This. Now, we'll see if the greenhouse will take these boxes. The plastic ones? I don't know. We'll see. Because they're just to kind of test and see. So let's see. We've got these. I don't know if it's going to want to take those or not. We know it will, the wooden ones. Yeah. So the plastic ones, well, I guess these are a test, and we'll just have to leave these here and find something for them later, because it's not going to take those. So we know now that we want the wooden boxes. So we'll put, for now, well, I want to have both greenhouses going, so let's put 2 in each, and we'll go down later. And we've got 2 greenhouses. I know I want to go strawberries. We're going to want to produce as much moonshine as we can. This is our distillery after all, so let's double down on that. So we'll have both of these running, and I'll get us more boxes at a later date. Let's go ahead and grab these. We'll just stack these over here until have a use for them. It could be that they're for a different crop or a different purpose of some sort, you know. And these go into the jam production, which is over there. Yeah, I wanted to get the stuff in the back of the truck unloaded first. Let's back up here, and I might just take these off the back of the truck. No, or yeah, it is. It's just, yeah, it took a sec to empty them all. Yeah, so I took those right out the back. Let's park this over here for now. I didn't hit that, did I? No, very close though. All right. So now we need compost. We need compost and we need seeds for our greenhouses. And don't let me forget, today we're going to be selling moonshine. Yeah, we're going to have quite a bit of moonshine to take down there to the sell point. It's great because it's in demand right now in the wintertime. I guess wintertime everyone wants to keep warm with some moonshine, which by the way is not advisable. Can actually cause hypothermia. But nonetheless, it's popular in the wintertime. Let's see. We're going to... seeds. I lost my train of thought. So, yeah, I'm just going to pull out this pallet of seeds here. Pallet of seeds. Yep. The only thing in our warehouse currently. And we'll just see if we can put half of this. Actually, yeah, because I believe... I was going to see if we could put half of it in each greenhouse, but we definitely can because the greenhouse's capacity, I believe, is only 300 seeds. So, what I'm saying is the greenhouse, you know, it won't take this full pallet, so we can put half in each greenhouse, and then we can put the leftovers perhaps in our garden, because we do have a garden where we can grow things as well. I'm thinking perhaps potatoes. I think potatoes would be something cool to grow in the garden. We can deal with that later. For now, you know, that's let's get this hopefully out of range so that the garden doesn't try to take it as we drive by. I don't know if it will or not, so let's kind of keep it up here. All right, and yeah. Yeah, because the greenhouse is sure greedy for seeds. It took that right off the bat. And we'll see how long these 300 seeds will last us. Let's put 300 in each of these. And we'll put some in the garden because it will want some eventually. Garden should fill from down here. Yeah. All right, that didn't quite take it all. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll just park this right here. No use running it back to our little pallet storage for only just this one little crate. And that'll probably, from that position there, it might just auto go into the garden when we use the last of what we have there. All right, so we need to fill our greenhouses with water and the compost, of course. For the compost, we're going to want to drop off our pellet forks. And luckily, we have a manure fork right here. And whose genius idea was it to park the truck right there? That was my idea, of course. Not terribly bright. Not the best place to park it. Yeah. Why did I think that was a good place to park? I don't know. Let's back it over by the house. All right. Now I just thought, can we fill with compost using this fork? Actually, I'm not sure. I mean, I grabbed this silage fork because it's great for scooping silage with, or compost, or, you know, anything, and that it is. But can we load with it? We're about to find out. No, I don't think we're going to be able to. I hadn't thought of that. We'll have to get us a trailer. We'll get the small John Deere and our tipper here, and we'll load it up with compost. Yeah, well, I grabbed the silage fork. Seemed like the obvious thing to do there, but then it was like, oh yeah, how do I get it out of the composter, you know, with this tool? I don't know. So we'll use this. Just get this backed around to it. Oh, there's our chickens. I wonder how our chickens are doing as we're driving by. Oh wow, we got quite a few eggs. Yeah, quite a few eggs. We'll want to put this over on our storage. All right, looks like they're doing okay for now. They could probably use a little more straw. We have quite a few more chickens. We're up to 46 chickens now. Yeah, so that would explain the increased egg production. The chickens, there were more chickens than there were in November. That would make sense. I haven't checked on them since November. So we should be able to fill up with compost right here. There we go. I had to pull it to just the right place. I bet with the... I might have been able to do it with the silage fork. I might have been able to. Well, regardless, we got plenty of compost now. I think. So we got 5,300. Well, so we'll just try to put like 2,500 in each of these. Or thereabouts, you know. Try to split it kind of half and half. So let's just dump out some of this, but try to keep a good amount for the other one. That's about half and half, I think. We'll back this into the other one now. And it gets the rest of the compost. There we go. Alright, now we're just going to need water, and we'll get some more boxes. And of course, we already got the seeds, obviously. We'll need to start the production, of course. Let's have a look at this. Here, let's go inside and actually check this out. Oh, it looks nice in here. Open productions menu. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to start production of strawberries in these. And, let's see. Yeah, materials missing, water. Right. That's it. Just the water, and we'll need more wooden boxes, of course. Those wooden boxes are going to run out pretty quick. Yeah, let's get some water in here. Luckily, we got that diesel water pump just over there on the other side of the orchard. And where's our water trailer, though? Yeah, that's a good question. Where did I park it last? Do you guys remember? I don't see how I could lose it in such a small farmyard. Well, we've got another trailer here, and this will do. I mean, the other one is obviously somewhere around here, but I don't see it immediately. Let's just grab... Oh, never mind. Let's not. It's got fertilizer in it. We wouldn't want to mix fertilizer and water. Alright, so let's keep an eye out for our water trailer. You know, it's got to be... All of our equipment is parked here. Where did I put it last? I didn't back it in back there. Nah. It's not parked in here, is it? No. It's a nice place for a tractor, though. Maybe it's over by the water pump. I mean, that would be a logical place. It would be the logical place, and yet it's not over here. Where did I put our water trailer? Well, as it happens, our water trailer is up at the still. I'm not exactly sure why it's up there. Well, I ran it up there in November. Now, that was a while ago. It was last episode for you all, but that was back in November, and I can't remember exactly why I had the water trailer up there. Nonetheless, that is where the water trailer is. So we're going to head up to the still, and once these kind pedestrians are finished with their street crossing, I'm going to help this old lady cross the road, and we'll get up to the still. I mean, I remember that the last time we were up here, I was bringing water. I was bringing water up here to, you know, add more to the still, and also we were selling moonshine. That was the last time I was up here, of course. I just can't remember why I would have left the water trailer up here and not taken it back with us, but regardless, it's up here, and while we're up here, what we can do is, we've got some moonshine that needs to be sold. So let's park the truck here, and let's do this, because we're going to have quite a bit to sell. This is going to make us some money, I think. And I don't know, we'll check and see how many, let's get this hooked up here. Let's see how many apples we got left. How's our production going here? This says we've got, oh wow, we've got these 3 cases, and it looks like there's still 3 cases in here, and there's still some apples left to make a little more. But yeah, it won't be apple season again until late summer. And so, well, the strawberries will be filling in for us on that front. Let's get this started up so it can kind of warm up while we're getting the bottles loaded, if it wants to start. Alright, let's let that warm up a bit there. Let's see, if we're careful, I think we can get Let's see how many cases we can get loaded in our little trailer here. If we need it, I kind of like to be a little incognito when I'm delivering moonshine locally, but if we need to, we could use the roof of the car, I suppose. One disappointing note about this car is that, well, one cool part is this does open. However, disappointingly, we cannot fit anything in the back there. I have tried and tried, and I can't get anything to fit in the back there. Let me just close this back. Oh, there we go. That is cool that opens, but I could not for the life of me stuff a case back there. It's too bad, but we can strap them to the roof if we have to. So I think in total we're going to have 6 of these. I'll try to pack them in here. Can I put one in? Can I squeeze this in here? Yeah, you know, I could have put these in here like so. Here, let's grab this and see if we can yank this one over. See if we can put that there like that. And squeeze these last 2 in here lengthwise. You think bootleggers in the 30s had this problem? I think they probably did. Let's just squeeze this in like so. Alright, last one. There we go. Alright, ready to take the sell point. $600 liters of moonshine. So, well, it's about $7,000 or $8,000, I project, maybe. Well, 60% of about $12,000, whatever that's going to be. We'll find out when we get down there. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, it's definitely... Well, it's about lunchtime here. Yeah, it's a gorgeous day, though. Now, our little undercover moonshine sell point, he lives down here on this street. We're looking for a house right... this guy right here. And he's pretty good about taking the product right out of our trailer. So let's go ahead and undo the straps here. And pull up right here. $7,000. Oh, that was a good estimate. Is that all of it? Oops. Whoa. Sorry about the camera action there. Let me... Yes, that be all of it. All right. Well, we can get this back up to our still. And we'll bring the water trailer down. And obviously, we'll get some water to our strawberries so we can get that crop growing. For now, I'm trying to get this carefully back onto the road. He's got all these tires that are like half buried here by his driveway. If you look right here, see these little half buried tires? Yeah, they're a real pain if you run over them. So let's get this backed out carefully onto the road here. And did I already go? Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, it's a pain to back out of this driveway. Apparently I hit one without realizing I did. I hit something. There we go. All right, back up to our still, and we'll grab our water trailer, get that down to our farm, and get things going. All right, so that was a good profit off our apple moonshine there. I'm looking forward to offering our next line of product, you know, our strawberry. Eager to see how that's going to sell. So yeah, I said the moonshine was in high demand at the sell point, but the price they gave us was the price, you know, kind of that we've been getting for it. I want to have a look in here at our open production menu. And let's see here, moonshine production. So it looks like, here, let's go to Apple. I want to see like how much. Okay, so 10 into 3 bottles. Yeah, we might get one more case probably of the apple moonshine, and then so that'll be like basically tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we'll have the last case of apple moonshine come out. So we want to get started on the oops, I already hooked that up. Yeah, I did. We want to get started on the strawberry so that we can have that rolling, so we don't lose it. You know, we don't want any downtime in our production. You know what? On the way home, I'm going to stop by the store. I'm going to buy some more of those wooden boxes. This is a perfect chance, perfect opportunity to get some of those wooden boxes. So I'm going to swing by the store and just kind of see. I might see how many we need, but I'll probably get quite a few and get them in the back of the truck. All right, so I just got us, I ordered us 10 boxes. Just $200 worth of boxes, just a ton of them here. I don't know how much we'll need. This surely is not too many, and it surely is enough. So let's get these thrown in the back of the truck here. We'll take these home with us. Now, each of our greenhouses will hold 6,000 liters of water. I don't think we need all of that right now off the bat. What we can do is we'll just fill up this trailer. Now, well, how much does this hold? I forget, 6,000 is it? So, yeah, so we'll just put half of the trailer in each, and I can top them off later. But I want to get this stuff loaded in there so we can start, you know, production on our strawberries. Yeah, so we've already started production on the strawberries. We need it, once we throw the water in there, that's the last ingredient we need, so the production will start automatically, I guess is what I'm getting at, once we get the water in here. I just want to put half of a tank in each one. So let's unload half here. And that's about it right there, close enough. And put the rest in this one right here. And then we'll check. We should already have strawberries growing, hopefully. Also, hopefully it looks a little more green in there, not all brown and shriveled like it did. Let's have a look in here. Oh yeah, this looks nice. Alright, so we got strawberries growing in here. We'll have to check on this tomorrow, see how the production on this goes. Oh, let's go ahead and that 3,000 liters of water should be good for now. You know, I just noticed I was gonna pull over the truck and, well, here, let's fuel up the truck over here. Let's fuel up the truck. There we go. That's filled up. I was just going to get the wooden boxes out of the truck and load them into the greenhouses. And, well, when I pulled up beside to dispense the water, it automatically took the boxes out. Yeah, into the first one. They went into the first one. So the first one's got 19 liters of boxes. This one only has 4, so we're going to want to run. At a later date, I'll run some boxes down here to make up for that. I don't know at what rate they're going to put out the boxes yet, but if we look here at greenhouses, we can see they can hold quite a few boxes. So what I'll do is I'll run like another truckload of boxes down here. For now, they're good. Well, good morning, everyone. It is the morning of January 2nd, and it looks a lot more like winter now. Yeah, now this looks like winter right here. I went ahead yesterday, got some lunch, and relaxed the rest of the day. Figured, let's wait and see what production looks like. Let's see if we have any strawberries. Yeah, I think we're going to. But, well, it says there's strawberries, but I don't see any output of them just yet. So, because I assume it's going to output our strawberries in the wooden boxes. Oh, you know why? What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to greenhouses, strawberry. Yeah. And we're going to go down to the bottom, and we're going to want to, there we go. Set these to, there we go. Now it's spawning the strawberries. Ah, there we go. There they are. There's one little crate right there. So each of these little crates will have 250 liters of strawberries. Oh, man, they look tasty, don't they? Let's grab this out here where we can see it. Look at that. Strawberries in the middle of winter. Excellent. We got a pallet over. Oh, you know, where I put these pallets, these boxes, let's move these boxes back here out of the way. These boxes are kind of in the way of where the strawberries want to spawn. All right, so how about that? We waited till the next day, and we've got 2 little crates, 2 little boxes of strawberries here. We can just carry these right over here and get these started in our jam production over here. So that's going to take all of those. This is excellent. Now we've already got the propane. We've got the sugar in here. This will need water. That's right. That's the other thing we're going to need here. We're going to need water. So let's just put those in there. So let's get this filled up with water. We'll get this out to the strawberry jam making first, because it has none. And then I'll want to remember, you know, that we need to, of course, top off the water at the the greenhouses. All right, so let's just back this up here. We should get a prompt to, yep, offload water. Let's see how much this takes. I didn't look at the, it'll probably take the whole trailer. Yeah, and well, that'll be enough for now. Oh, it took almost the full trailer, so we know this is full. Let's hop in here and check how this is going. Production menu, apple jam. We want to work on strawberry jam. Strawberry jam. Oops. There we go. All right, so strawberry jam is producing, running. Oh, we need boxes. Of course we do. Of course we need boxes. Yeah. I'm glad I hung around there. I hung around to make sure that everything was going to come up good. Well, we need to get more boxes anyway. So here's what we're going to do. Oh, darn fence is in the way there. Let's see. We need quite a few boxes, you know. We really need quite a few boxes. Let's pull our trailer up here. I'm going to take a flatbed trailer and we're going to get a bunch of boxes because we need, well, one greenhouse has 10 more boxes than the other, and I just can't abide that. See, I went to the store, I bought 10 boxes, and of course they all got put into one greenhouse. Now one greenhouse has 10 more than the other, and yeah, I can't abide that. So let's grab our trailer here. We're going to buy 10 for the other greenhouse and 10 for the jam output. So we're going to buy 20 boxes because, well, I can't deal with this. And I came to the production menu on accident here. I want to go to the store. And we're going to go to pallets and we're going to buy 20 of those. And we got plenty of room to load it. Well, they don't necessarily all strap down in the back of the truck. And I feel that 20 of them might be enough that we could have problems with them falling out of the back of the truck. So we got plenty of room for them in the trailer now. All right, here we are at the store. We need to get these loaded up. I think it'll be easier if I pull up here. We'll have the open side of the trailer facing us so we can just pick these up and toss them in here. So let's get all these loaded up and tossed in the trailer. And yeah, they don't all like to strap down. And no, I don't think that side of the trailer folds up. Although, let's actually check on that because that'd be handy. Let's pull up the help window here and see, that's just the tailgate for the truck there. Nah, it doesn't. I didn't think so. So we'll just have to hope that the strap holds them down from sliding off the trailer. I mean, the bright side is our flatbed trailer does have sides, you know, on 3 sides of it, just, you know, not this one side. I think the straps will hold down the boxes on the outside. I think it will, and that will keep, that will keep the other ones inside the trailer. If the ones on the outside are strapped down, it should keep the rest inside. But you know what? Let's be smart about this. Yeah, let's be smart about this. And by that, what I mean is, we're going to put 10 in the back of the truck and 10 in the trailer. Do you know why we're doing that? Yeah, we're going to do that to avoid, you know, what happened last time. This way, we got 8 here. Yeah, okay. This way, we can, when we get to the farm, what we'll do is we'll unhook the trailer. We'll take just the truck to the greenhouse, and that will take those 10 automatically. And then we'll take the trailer. Yeah, that way we don't have a thing auto-accepting all of them. And this way, all 3 of our production points there will each have 10 boxes. Nice and neat, just the way we like it. All right, so we get all strapped down. And let's get strapped down in the truck. There we go. Okay, all of the boxes on the outside and on the top, I believe, are strapped in. So it should be fine for the trip back to the farm. All right, so back here at the farm, what we're going to do is I'm going to unhook the trailer right here, and I'm not taking any chances. And let me drive the truck, take a wide berth around the jam production. We're going to back this up to the greenhouse back here. Alright, so this will offload the 10 of these into the greenhouse here. And it looks like it didn't want to take these front ones. There we go. Just toss those in the back of the truck. There we go. Now we can just grab our trailer and yank this over here. Oh, wow. That jam making production point there, boy, it's got a long grab range, don't it? Now let's see how this is going. Production menu and strawberry jam. And, oh, well, it's at 0, but of course, because it can only just now start. And it's got everything it needs for strawberry jam. So here soon in next episode, well, we'll be we'll be doing our first run next episode of strawberry jam moonshine. That's going to be exciting. I think a whole new line of product from our distillery. I'm eager to see how that works out here. That'll be really cool. So join me next time for that here in Shady Country Distillery here on our farm. Guys, thanks a lot for joining me this episode. It's been a fairly eventful winter. Even though there was nothing to do in the field, there was still plenty of work to keep us busy working here in the gardens, the greenhouse, and the jam production. Thanks a lot for watching, and I appreciate your review, your subscription, and of course any input you have down below in the comments. I'm going to get going on, I'm going to fire this back up actually. I'm going to get some water put in the greenhouses. So I'm going to get back to work here. Guys, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time here in Farming Simulator 22, Shady Country Distillery.